Hello everyone, welcome back to my second video of my Valentine's Day series. For today I wanted to go for something more subtle. This isn't really subtle, but compared to what my other looks are going to be and the look I already did, this is considered, I guess, more normal, more wearable. If you're that kind of person, I don't know. If you want to see how I achieve this look, then please keep on watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. To start off the look, as always, I'm going to be priming my eyelids, and I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Sand. So I'm going to put that all over my eyes and then blend it out with this Morphe E20 brush. Okay, so now that I look like a whole weirdo, I'm gonna grab the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be going in with the shade Buon Fresco. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's just this little pink mauve shade right here, and I'm gonna use a big fluffy brush to put that all over my crease. Once that is done, I'm going to be using a smaller fluffy brush to deepen the crease, and I'm going with the shade Love Letter, which is this one right here, and I'm just gonna keep that pretty light on our outer corner. Now I'm going to be going back in with the first shade, and I'm just gonna grab it on the same brush as before and just make sure that the edges are blended out and smooth and not harsh. Our next step is to go in with shimmer, and for the first shimmer color I'm using, I'm gonna be kind of mixing this one and this one from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and these are the shades in Light and Silk. No, it's not. These are the shades Faint and Little Lady. So with the mixture of both of those and then wetting it with my Mario spray, I'm going to apply that to the outer portion of the empty lid space, so just this section right here. And I'm not using concealer or anything because I'm trying to go for like a natural look here. So not natural, like a more subtle, I guess. Subtle, I don't know. And I'm just going to apply that technically to the center of the lid. Look how good that applies when you wet it. Mwah. Anyways. Okay, so I kind of want that to be a little more pink. So I think I might just stick with this shade. I actually might mix it with this one, low key. So the one I'm gonna start mixing it with is the shade Sissy. So let's see if that looks better, because it's not pink as I want it to be. Okay, this is low-key all over the place, but I couldn't find a shimmer that was like really working for me. I mean, the ones from the Jaclyn Hill palette are cute, but I kind of wanted it to be more pink than like champagne-y kind of. So I'm gonna be using the what am I talking about? I'm gonna be using the Norvina Volume 1 palette, and I'm gonna be using the shade B3, which is this like really like Barbie colored, like sparkly pink. So it's a little too much, but I feel like if I go lightly, like it'll just help me get the shade that I want. So I'm gonna do that lightly. I'm not gonna like go ham with it or wet my brush or anything, because I don't want it to be this exact shade. Just, I don't want the like tint of it, I guess. Okay, and then the inner shade I'm gonna be using for this empty space right here is going to be the shade Faint from the Jaclyn Hill palette by itself this time. We're not gonna mix it as of right now. And I'm just gonna be putting that wherever we don't have eyeshadow, so just right here to kind of make that like an ombre effect. So pretty much my goal for this was from it to go to a light shimmer to a darker shimmer to the inner corner, so that it all looks like kind of ombre. And I think I kind of did it, but I lied. I am going to be mixing. I'm going to just add a little tiny bit of the shade Vermeer from the Modern Renaissance palette, and Just kind of placing that lightly over because I want it to be a tiny bit more ombre. There we go. Okay, now before I put on lashes, I'm going to be curling my lashes and then applying the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. So since this is not like a cut crease or anything crazy like that, you could really get away with just not wearing lashes. Like, as you can see, besides the rest of my face, just wearing mascara looks fine. I just dropped my lash. I'm gonna be applying lashes, and I went for more of a shorter style since this look is a little more calm than my others. For the inner corner, I'm going to be using this NYX glitter eyeliner. It's in the shade Crystal Ball. It's like a champagne-y kind of color, so I'm just going to be putting that right on my inner corner. I'm going to be going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer, and I'm just going to be putting that all over my broken out little face. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation, and this is pretty sheer, kind of like it has SPF and stuff, but I'm gonna use it anyway because it's been a minute. So I'm going to be putting that all over my face and then blending that out with a Real Technique sponge. This is a more sheer foundation. I'm going to be going kind of ham with my concealer, and I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C1. So I'm going to be putting that under the eyes, on the chin, center of the forehead, all that good stuff. Because that was a little bit of a whiter tone, I'm actually going to go in also with the Born This Way Natural Radiant Concealer in the shade Light Medium, because I just feel like that was a little too white and I went too ham, so now I look like really pasty. So I don't know where I'm putting this, really. Just go with the flow, man. This is pretty unprofessional, but ain't no rules to makeup, so I'm gonna do what I want, because who gonna stop me? Now I'm going to be setting the entire face with my Fenty Beauty powder. I'm not putting this just under my eyes. I'm not baking. I'm literally setting my entire face with this. Now I'm going to bronze, and of course I'm using the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. And I'm just taking that on a BH Cosmetics No. 2 brush from their black and white marble set, and I'm just gonna be bronzing my face. Duh. Just look at the difference. Like, look at this side. I don't know, that's just me, but so now I'm actually going to bake, and I am using the Fenty powder like before, and then just placing that under my cheekbones to carve them out and make them look nice and sharp. Boom. I forgot to record this, but I also kind of tried to contour my nose, so I'm going to be baking the sides of my nose so that we look like Michael Jackson. While my face is baking, I'm going to be applying blush, and I'm going to be using the Anastacia Beverly Hills blush kit, and I think I'm going to be using the shade, oh, they don't have shade names. Oh, yes, they do. Okay, I'm using the shade Breeze and Terrace mixed together. I think I'm going more for this one. I feel like it matches the eye look more, but I'm just going in with that on a Real Techniques brush. So to fix that, all I really did was just keep blending like a million times, and now it's a lot more subtle. And now it's time for highlight. So for highlights, I'm not using eyeshadow this time. I am using the Anastacia Beverly Hills Sugar Glow Kit, and I'm going in with a mix of Gumdrop and Butterscotch, which are these two right here across diagonal from each other, sorry. And obviously I will be putting that on my cheekbones and the center of my nose and my temples. For our under eye, I'm going to be going in with the shade Love Letter on a small pencil brush. This is a Sigma E30, and I'm just going to be putting that closely to the waterline, attaching it to the outer corner right here. So I am only putting that on the outer portion of my under eye, and for the inner portion I am going in with Buon Fresco, and I'm going to be blending into that Love Letter shade. For bottom mascara, I'm going in with the same mascara from before, the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. So I just did my lips and it never recorded, but I just used a normal lip gloss. Okay, well that is it for this more subtle-ish Valentine's Day look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to click the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you're notified whenever I post a video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.